Hey everyone, welcome. Have you ever felt like you're operating in the dark when it comes to understanding women? Like there's a secret code you just can't crack? You're not alone. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of female psychology, revealing 11 mind-blowing facts that most men, a staggering 97%, are completely unaware of. Understanding these insights isn't just about improving your romantic prospects, it's about building stronger, more meaningful connections with the women in your lives, be they partners, friends, or family. But we won't stop there. We'll also explore the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, providing practical tools to navigate the complexities of relationships and cultivate inner resilience. This isn't just about learning facts, it's about personal growth, emotional intelligence, and becoming a more well-rounded, understanding, and ultimately, more attractive individual. Get ready to unlock a whole new level of understanding. Let's get started. Content idea: open with a captivating montage of short clips depicting various relationship scenarios, a couple playfully teasing each other, a man attentively listening to a woman, a scene highlighting the importance of scent, e.g., a close-up of perfume being sprayed, a woman reacting positively to a man's cologne. Include quick cuts with text overlays of key phrases like "understand women," "unlock attraction," and "Stoic principles." The narrator should provide a dynamic and engaging voiceover, reiterating the key points from the written introduction and setting the stage for the content to come. Include the call to action to like, subscribe and comment. Body. Okay, now that we've set the stage, let's jump into these transformative insights about female psychology, interwoven with the wisdom of Stoicism. Psychological fact number 1, the power of scent: it's more than just a perfume. According to research from the Federal University of Rio de Janeiro, a woman's attraction to a man can increase by a whopping 85.5% if she enjoys his scent. This isn't just about masking body odor, it's a deeply ingrained biological response. Women possess a higher concentration of neurons in their olfactory bulb, making them significantly more sensitive to smells. This sensitivity plays a crucial role in mate selection, as scent can subconsciously signal genetic compatibility and overall health. Think of scent as an invisible, potent communicator, speaking volumes before you even say a word. It goes beyond just smelling good, it's about finding a fragrance that resonates with her on a primal level. Think of your scent as your personal calling card that leaves a lasting impression. Stoic interpretation: from a Stoic perspective, while we cannot directly control someone's attraction to our scent, we can control our own choices. Seneca, in his letters, emphasizes the importance of cleanliness and moderation. Choosing a fragrance that is subtle, appropriate for the occasion, and reflective of our personal values is a virtue. It demonstrates self-respect and consideration for others. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches us to accept what we cannot change. If someone is simply not attracted to our scent, dwelling on it is futile. Instead, we focus on cultivating inner virtues and offering the best version of ourselves, regardless of external validation. Psychological fact number 2, assertiveness with respect: walk your own path. While being overly aggressive will lead to rejection, women are generally drawn to men who demonstrate a sense of self-assuredness and direction. They are more receptive to men who have their own opinions, passions, and goals. This doesn't mean being a dictator, but rather exhibiting confidence in your convictions and a willingness to stand your ground respectfully. Vulnerability is a key ingredient, showing that you're human, and you have needs, but trust is essential. It's a delicate balance, requiring you to be both strong and sensitive. Learn to read her body language and cues. Nonverbal communication is vital. Stoic interpretation, Epictetus, in the Enchiridion, teaches us to focus on what is within our control. We cannot control a woman's preferences, but we can control our own actions and character. Cultivating inner strength, developing a clear sense of purpose, and acting with integrity are all virtues that align with Stoic principles. It's important to be in control of your feelings and actions, and not let them dictate your state of mind. Stoicism would encourage a man to focus on building his own character and pursuing his own goals, regardless of whether it leads to romantic success. Showing respect for others is also a cardinal virtue in Stoicism. It shows you can value their opinions, but also stick to your own values and desires. Psychological fact number 3, make your intentions clear, don't get friend-zoned. Many women have confessed to considering affairs with men they believe they can influence or get their way with. If a woman sparks your interest, avoid falling into the friend zone from the outset. Subtly signal your romantic intentions early on. This doesn't mean being overtly aggressive, but it does mean expressing your attraction in a clear, yet respectful manner. A simple compliment, a lingering look, or a playful touch can communicate your interest without being overbearing. If you are too shy or afraid of rejection to do this, you'll never know if the interest would be mutual. Stoic interpretation. Stoicism emphasizes honesty and authenticity. Communicating your intentions clearly aligns with these principles. Marcus Aurelius, in Meditations, encourages us to live in accordance with nature, which includes being true to our desires and expressing them in a virtuous manner. Avoiding the friend zone isn't about manipulation, but about being forthright about your feelings and respecting both your own needs and the other person's. By showing respect, you accept and prepare for an answer, no matter the result. Being true to your intentions is important as a Stoic person. Content idea: dramatize short scenarios illustrating these first 3 psychological facts. For example, show a man choosing a cologne with care, intercut with footage of a woman reacting positively to the scent. Depict a man confidently expressing his opinion in a discussion, while also being respectful of the woman's viewpoint. Illustrate the friend zone scenario, then show the same man expressing romantic interest subtly but directly, leading to a more positive outcome. Use upbeat, engaging music to keep the energy high. Psychological fact number 4, the power of preselection: be desirable. The preselection phenomenon is a fascinating aspect of human attraction. When a man is perceived as desirable by other women, he becomes significantly more appealing to new potential partners. This is rooted in evolutionary psychology. Other women's interest acts as a social proof that the man possesses desirable qualities. This preselection can increase a man's appeal by up to 3 times. Make it a point to cultivate female friendships and engage in social activities where you're surrounded by women. Platonic relationships are key here. This creates the impression of preselection, making you inherently more attractive to other women. Stoic interpretation. From a Stoic perspective, the preselection effect can be interpreted as an external factor that is largely beyond our control. However, we can control the effort we put into expanding our social circles and cultivating healthy relationships with all people, regardless of gender. Rather than focusing on manipulating the perception of others, Stoicism would encourage building genuine connections and exhibiting virtuous behavior that naturally attracts positive attention. Focus on virtues and bettering yourself instead of the thoughts of other people. Psychological fact number 5, teasing as a signal: playful banter is a good sign. When a woman playfully teases you or gives you a light-hearted nickname, it's often a sign of interest. This teasing is a way for her to gauge your reaction, build rapport, and create a sense of playful intimacy. It's a subtle way of testing the waters without being overly vulnerable. If you're interested, play along. Reciprocate the playful energy with witty comebacks and light-hearted teasing of your own. For instance, you could jokingly say, "I know you call me that because you secretly like it. Think I haven't noticed?" Stoic interpretation. Stoicism values self-control and emotional regulation. When faced with playful teasing, a Stoic would respond calmly and rationally, without getting defensive or overly emotional. Engaging in witty banter can be a virtuous way to connect with others and build rapport, as long as it is done with respect and consideration for the other person's feelings. You have to control your reactions to the teasing and give an appropriate and sensible reply. Psychological fact number 6, unspoken language: pay attention to the subtleties. Women often communicate their feelings and desires through subtle body language and unspoken cues. Unlike men, they may be hesitant to express their emotions directly, fearing rejection or misinterpretation. Learning to decipher these subtle signals is crucial for building deeper connections and demonstrating emotional intelligence. If a woman makes an intentional gesture to show her feelings, she expects a response. If you miss these signals, she may interpret it as a lack of interest and move on. Stoic interpretation. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of mindfulness and observation. Paying close attention to the nonverbal cues of others is a form of virtuous attentiveness and empathy. However, Stoicism would also caution against overanalyzing or making assumptions based solely on these cues. We should strive to understand others with clarity and objectivity, without letting our own biases or expectations cloud our judgment. Psychological fact number 7, intimacy and appearance. Compliments go a long way. Women are often acutely aware of their appearance, especially during intimate moments. They may focus on maintaining their attractiveness, even down to the details of their lingerie. Complimenting her on her appearance during these moments can significantly boost her confidence and make her feel more desired. This can encourage her to wear more eye-catching outfits for you, making her feel more excited about seeing you again. Stoic interpretation. While Stoicism emphasizes inner virtue over external appearance, acknowledging and appreciating the beauty of others can be a virtuous act of kindness and affirmation. However, Stoicism would caution against placing excessive importance on physical appearance, either your own or others. True appreciation should extend beyond the surface and encompass the inner qualities and character of the individual. Psychological fact number 8, emotional connection. Unlock deeper sensations. For women, emotional connection is often a key component of physical intimacy. Understanding the psychological complexity of a woman's mind can significantly enhance her satisfaction during intimate activities. Women are often less physically driven than men and rely more on mental and emotional stimulation. Instead of being overly direct, try using subtle communication, creating a romantic atmosphere, and taking the time to connect with her on an emotional level before anything physical. This deeper connection will strengthen her feelings for you. Stoic interpretation. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of reason and self-control. While acknowledging the importance of emotional connection, Stoicism would also encourage a balanced approach to intimacy, where both partners act with respect, consideration, and virtue. Authenticity is important, as Stoics would encourage you to share your feelings instead of hiding them. Creating genuine moments allows for a deeper connection. Psychological fact number 9, female friendships, respect her bonds. Many women feel a stronger emotional connection to their best friends than to their romantic partners. Studies have shown that women often experience heightened emotions when they meet with their friends, as they feel accepted, understood, and supported without judgment. Recognize and respect these important bonds in her life. Trying to isolate her from her friends will likely backfire and create resentment. Stoic interpretation. Stoicism values the importance of relationships and community. Recognizing and respecting your partner's friendships is a virtuous act of understanding and acceptance. Stoicism also cautions against jealousy and possessiveness, as these emotions are rooted in irrationality and a lack of self-control. It's important to be confident in yourself and trust the love and loyalty of your partner. Content idea, visuals illustrating these middle psychological facts, showing a man being approached by several women at a social gathering, creating the preselection effect. A couple engaging in playful banter and teasing. A man paying close attention to a woman's body language and responding accordingly. A couple sharing an intimate moment, with the man prioritizing emotional connection. A woman happily spending time with her friends, highlighting the importance of these relationships. Body. Psychological fact number 10, free meals, be mindful of intentions. Surveys suggest that a significant percentage of women have admitted to accepting dates solely for a free meal. While this may seem cynical, it highlights the importance of discerning genuine interest from ulterior motives. Before asking someone out, make sure there are signs that she is genuinely interested in you, not just the prospect of a free dinner. Stoic interpretation. Stoicism emphasizes honesty and integrity in all our interactions. It's important to approach relationships with these values, and to recognize the importance of the relationship. If you are worried about the motives of others, try to accept the way they act, and only act in a virtuous way yourself. Don't become involved with someone who is just looking for a free dinner. Psychological fact number 11, emotional outbursts offer empathy, not solutions. When a woman is upset, she often seeks empathy and understanding, rather than immediate solutions. Women are generally born with an innate ability to feel deep emotions, both positive and negative. They don't possess the same emotional stability as men, and their emotions can be intense and overwhelming. If she's angry or frustrated, pay attention to her, listen attentively, and show empathy. This helps her feel heard and understood. Stoic interpretation. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate empathy and compassion for others. However, Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of maintaining our own emotional equilibrium. When faced with someone else's emotional outburst, it is important to remain calm, rational, and objective. Offer support and understanding, but avoid getting swept up in their emotional turmoil. Now, let's delve deeper into these psychological facts and explore how Stoicism can provide even greater clarity and guidance in navigating the complexities of relationships. Expanding on the power of scent, fact number 1, more than just a cologne, it's a connection to memory and emotion. Scent is powerfully linked to memory and emotion. Specific smells can trigger vivid recollections and intense feelings, often without us even consciously realizing it. This connection is deeply rooted in the anatomy of the brain, where the olfactory bulb is directly connected to the amygdala, the center for emotional processing, and the hippocampus, the center for memory formation. This direct link explains why scents can be such potent triggers for emotional responses and memories. Choosing the right fragrance is not just about smelling good, but about creating a positive and memorable association. A well-chosen scent can evoke feelings of warmth, comfort, confidence, or even excitement. It can be a subtle but powerful way to create a lasting impression and enhance your overall presence. Stoic application. The Stoics would advise us to be mindful of the associations we create through our senses. While we cannot control the past memories that a scent may evoke in someone else, we can control the impressions we create in the present. Choosing a fragrance that is clean, fresh, and appropriate for the situation can be a virtuous way to demonstrate self-respect and consideration for others. Furthermore, Stoicism would encourage us to cultivate inner qualities of character and virtue that are far more enduring and meaningful than any external adornment. Decoding assertiveness with respect. Fact number 2, the difference between confidence and arrogance. The key to attracting women with assertiveness lies in the distinction between confidence and arrogance. Confidence is rooted in self-awareness, competence, and a genuine belief in one's own abilities. Arrogance, on the other hand, is a facade built on insecurity and a need to feel superior to others. Women are generally drawn to men who possess genuine confidence, as it signals inner strength and stability. They are repelled by arrogance, as it reveals underlying insecurity and a lack of genuine character. The sweet spot lies in exhibiting a quiet confidence, where you are comfortable in your own skin, articulate your opinions respectfully, and stand your ground without being confrontational. It's about showing that you value yourself without devaluing others. Vulnerability is also key. Showing your human needs helps people relate to you and develop trust. Stoic application. The Stoics placed a high value on self-awareness and living in accordance with virtue. Cultivating genuine confidence involves understanding your own strengths and weaknesses, accepting your limitations, and striving to improve yourself through constant learning and self-reflection. Arrogance, on the other hand, is seen as a vice rooted in ignorance and a lack of humility. A Stoic would strive to cultivate inner strength and virtue, rather than seeking external validation or trying to impress others with false displays of superiority. Navigating the friend zone. Fact number 3, communicating your intentions without being creepy. Avoiding the friend zone requires a delicate balance of directness and respect. It's about communicating your romantic interest in a way that is clear, genuine, and non-threatening. The key is to make your intentions known early on, without being overly aggressive or putting undue pressure on the other person. Subtlety is your friend. Instead of making grand declarations of love, try expressing your interest through subtle cues, such as offering sincere compliments that go beyond superficial praise, making eye contact and holding their gaze for a slightly longer duration, engaging in playful touch, such as a light touch on the arm or shoulder, teasing them playfully and showing a genuine interest in their thoughts and feelings. Stoic application. Stoicism encourages us to be authentic and forthright in our communications. However, it also emphasizes the importance of respecting the autonomy and free will of others. When expressing your romantic interest, it is important to do so in a way that is honest and genuine, but also respectful of the other person's boundaries. If they do not reciprocate your feelings, a Stoic would accept their decision with grace and continue to treat them with kindness and respect. Beyond preselection, cultivating inner worth. Fact number 4. While the preselection effect highlights the importance of social proof, it's crucial to understand that genuine attractiveness stems from inner worth, not just external validation. Building genuine connections and exhibiting virtuous behavior will naturally attract positive attention, regardless of whether or not you're surrounded by other women. Stoic application. Stoicism provides a powerful antidote to the pursuit of external validation. The Stoics believe that true happiness and fulfillment come from cultivating inner virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By focusing on developing these qualities, you become a more well-rounded, resilient, and ultimately, more attractive individual, regardless of external circumstances. The art of playful banter. Teasing with grace. Fact number 5. When engaging in playful banter, it's important to be mindful of the other person's boundaries and sensitivities. The goal is to create a light-hearted and enjoyable interaction, not to make them feel uncomfortable or insecure. Avoid personal attacks, insults, or any comments that could be perceived as offensive or hurtful. Stoic application. Stoicism encourages us to be mindful of our words and actions and to avoid causing harm to others. When engaging in playful banter, it's important to do so with kindness, respect, and a genuine desire to connect with the other person. A Stoic would strive to be a positive and uplifting influence in the lives of others, rather than engaging in behavior that is harmful or disrespectful. Mastering the art of listening. Decoding unspoken signals. Fact number 6. Becoming adept at reading unspoken signals requires patience, practice, and a genuine desire to understand others. Pay attention to their body language, facial expressions, tone of voice, and the subtle nuances of their communication. Look for inconsistencies between their words and their actions, as this can be a sign that they are not being entirely truthful. Stoic application. Stoicism encourages us to be mindful and observant in all our interactions. Paying close attention to the unspoken signals of others is a way of demonstrating empathy and understanding. However, Stoicism also cautions against overanalyzing or making assumptions based solely on these signals. We should strive to understand others with clarity and objectivity, without letting our own biases or expectations cloud our judgment. Intimacy and authenticity. Being present in the moment. Fact number 7. When it comes to intimacy, authenticity is key. Don't try to be someone you're not, or put on a false persona. Be yourself, be genuine, and be present in the moment. This will create a sense of trust and intimacy that is far more meaningful and fulfilling than any superficial act of flattery. Stoic application. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of living in accordance with nature, which includes being true to yourself and embracing your authentic self. In intimate relationships, this means being honest about your feelings, desires, and limitations. It also means accepting your partner for who they are, flaws and all. Cultivating emotional connection, beyond physicality. Fact number 8. To cultivate emotional connection, prioritize open communication, active listening, and genuine empathy. Take the time to understand your partner's thoughts, feelings, and desires. Share your own vulnerabilities and be willing to open yourself up to them on an emotional level. Stoic application. Stoicism recognizes the importance of human connection and the need for companionship. However, Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of self-sufficiency and inner strength. It is important to cultivate healthy relationships that are based on mutual respect, understanding, and support, but it is also important to maintain your own sense of independence and self-reliance. Respecting female friendships, a sign of strength, not weakness. Fact number 9. Rather than feeling threatened by your partner's female friendships, embrace them as a valuable source of support and enrichment in her life. Encourage her to spend time with her friends, and show a genuine interest in her relationships. Stoic application. Stoicism encourages us to be rational and objective in our assessments of situations. Jealousy and possessiveness are seen as irrational emotions that stem from a lack of self-control and a fear of loss. A Stoic would strive to cultivate inner strength and self-assurance, rather than allowing their emotions to dictate their behavior. Discerning intentions, recognizing genuine interest. Fact number 10. When it comes to dating, it's important to be discerning and to recognize the signs of genuine interest versus ulterior motives. Look for signals that she is interested in you as a person, not just in what you can offer her. Stoic application. Stoicism encourages us to be wise and discerning in our interactions with others. It is important to approach relationships with honesty, integrity, and a willingness to be vulnerable. However, it is also important to be aware of the potential for manipulation and exploitation, and to protect yourself accordingly. Offering empathy and understanding, the power of presence. Fact number 11. When your partner is upset, resist the urge to offer solutions or advice. Instead, focus on listening attentively, validating her feelings, and offering your support and empathy. Sometimes, all she needs is someone to listen and understand. Stoic application. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of empathy and compassion for others. However, it also encourages us to maintain our own emotional equilibrium and to avoid getting swept up in the emotional turmoil of others. When offering empathy and support, it is important to do so in a way that is both genuine and self-preserving. Content idea. Short animated sequences illustrating key Stoic principles discussed, such as visualizing the worst-case scenario to reduce anxiety, focusing on inner virtues, and controlling one's reactions. Use quotes from Stoic philosophers with visually appealing text overlays. Include scenes depicting healthy communication and conflict resolution in relationships, demonstrating the practical application of Stoic principles. Body. The Stoic framework for navigating relationships, beyond individual facts. Now, let's step back and consider a broader Stoic framework for navigating relationships. While understanding individual psychological facts can be helpful, the true power lies in adopting a Stoic mindset that fosters resilience, understanding, and genuine connection. Key Stoic principles for relationships. Focus on what you can control. This is the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. In relationships, we cannot control the thoughts, feelings, or actions of others. We can control our own responses, our own character, and our own efforts to be a good partner, friend, or family member. Instead of obsessing over what your partner is doing or not doing, focus on being the best version of yourself. Example: if your partner is often late, instead of getting angry and resentful, which is beyond your control, focus on managing your own time and planning accordingly, within your control. You can also communicate your needs calmly and respectfully. Virtue as the highest good. Stoicism teaches that virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, is the only true good. Strive to embody these virtues in your relationships. Be honest, fair, compassionate, and courageous in your interactions. Practice temperance by controlling your emotions and avoiding impulsive reactions. Example: if you are tempted to lie to your partner, practice the virtue of honesty. If you are facing a difficult conversation, summon the courage to speak your truth with respect. If you're quick to get angry, try to learn self-control. Acceptance of what you cannot change. Life is full of challenges and setbacks. Relationships are no exception. Learn to accept the things you cannot change, such as your partner's past, their personality quirks, or the inevitable ups and downs of life. This acceptance doesn't mean condoning bad behavior, but rather acknowledging reality and focusing your energy on what you can influence. Example: if your partner has a habit that annoys you, try to accept it as part of who they are. If it's an important aspect of the relationship, calmly ask them if you can talk about how you feel. Mindfulness and presence. Practice being fully present in your interactions with your partner. Put away your phone, turn off the TV, and give them your undivided attention. Listen actively, without interrupting or planning your response. This demonstrates that you value them and are truly interested in what they have to say. Example: when your partner is talking about their day, resist the urge to multitask or check your phone. Make eye contact, nod, and ask clarifying questions. Empathy and compassion. Try to understand your partner's perspective, even when you disagree with them. Put yourself in their shoes and see the world through their eyes. Show compassion for their struggles and offer support during difficult times. Example: if your partner is feeling stressed at work, instead of dismissing their concerns, offer a listening ear and validate their feelings. Stoic exercises for strengthening relationships. Negative visualization. This involves contemplating potential challenges or losses in your relationship. This is not meant to be morbid, but rather to cultivate gratitude for what you have and to prepare you for potential difficulties. Example: imagine losing your partner. This can help you appreciate their presence in your life and to treat them with greater kindness and appreciation. Journaling. Write about your experiences and feelings related to your relationships. Reflect on your actions and identify areas where you can improve. Use your journal to process difficult emotions and to develop strategies for coping with challenges. Example: after an argument with your partner, write about what happened, how you felt, and what you could have done differently. The view from above. Imagine yourself looking down on your relationship from a detached perspective. This can help you gain a more objective view of the situation and to see things from a broader perspective. Example: if you are caught up in a petty argument, take a step back and ask yourself if the issue is truly important in the grand scheme of things. The importance of boundaries. While Stoicism emphasizes empathy and understanding, it also recognizes the importance of boundaries. It is essential to protect your own well-being and to avoid allowing others to take advantage of you. Communicate your boundaries clearly and respectfully. Let your partner know what you are comfortable with and what you are not. Enforce your boundaries consistently. Don't allow others to pressure you into doing things you don't want to do. Be willing to walk away. If your boundaries are consistently violated, be prepared to end the relationship. Stoicism and forgiveness. Forgiveness is an essential component of healthy relationships. Holding on to resentment and anger will only harm you and your relationship. Stoicism encourages us to release grudges and to move forward with compassion and understanding. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes, no one is perfect. Focus on the present and the future, don't dwell on the past. Practice empathy and understanding. Try to see things from your partner's perspective. Let go of your anger and resentment. Forgive them, not for their sake, but for your own. By embracing these Stoic principles and practices, you can cultivate stronger, more resilient, and more fulfilling relationships. You can become a more understanding partner, a more supportive friend, and a more loving family member. You can learn to navigate the challenges of relationships with grace, wisdom, and inner strength. Content idea. A montage of clips depicting individuals engaging in Stoic practices, journaling, meditating, practicing mindfulness. Visuals of natural landscapes to emphasize the Stoic themes of acceptance and harmony with nature. Include interviews with relationship experts or therapists discussing the benefits of Stoicism in relationships. Conclusio. So, there you have it, 11 psychological facts about women, interwoven with the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. By understanding these insights and applying these principles, you can unlock a deeper level of connection, build stronger relationships, and cultivate inner resilience. Remember, understanding is not about manipulation, but about building genuine, meaningful connections. It's about becoming a better version of yourself. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more content on relationships, psychology, and Stoicism. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. What was your biggest takeaway from this video? Let's continue the conversation. Until next time, stay mindful, stay virtuous, and stay connected.